All right, welcome to another edition of Walking Dead. He said, as she said. I'm Gavin from 103 GBF and Kiss FM.
I'm Melissa Awesome from Kiss FM and WKDQ.
Every station.
Just all of them.
All the stations.
It's just, my job is all of them.
Now, we apologize for getting this up a little bit late, but as you may have known, that the apocalypse didn't happen, but snowpocalypse.
Did get snowpocalypse 2K15.
Happened, and you were like sick for like days.
I've been battling like a sinus infection, and it's just been crazy. This is the first day I've had my voice back.
I was waiting for you to turn.
It was getting bad.
I had my crossbow ready.
Oh, Gavin would stab me in the head before anyone else.
I would die.
That's a true friend.
It should be me. Now, Walking Dead, this week, nobody died!
No, but I did for a second I thought for a second we were going to lose Daryl. For like half a second, I was like,
we're not going to lose Daryl after we just lost Tyrese.
When the doors like creeped open and there were all the zombies, I was like, bye Daryl. I'm out. It was fun while it lasted.
So this episode got more back on track with the entire group, not just like Tyrese and Noah.
Got everyone back together.
Got everybody back together. However, there were not a lot of Walker killing in this episode, but there was the risk of starvation and dying of thirst.
Well, I feel like now they're making it's like the risk has moved from like the Walkers to now like
we might starve.
We need to survive now. Like they're like, okay, we can bash in all of the Walkers' heads, but we have no food.
But we can't like eat them or drink them.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to eat a Walker.
I wouldn't either. The big thing though is people are still very affected by Beth's death.
Right. Oh, Daryl has all of the emotions.
He's got all the feels.
It is so sad. Poor little Daryl.
I don't know why he's burning a cigarette on himself though.
I didn't understand that part either. He did. Okay, if you don't, Daryl like took a cigarette and like burnt himself.
Yeah.
And I don't know.
Like the only way to
I bet that represented something.
I think he was like abused as a child. I think that was talked about. So he's probably trying to like make himself feel bad for being.
It made me think of John Bender from The Breakfast Club.
Oh yeah.
This is what you get when you spill paint on the garage floor.
Yeah, smoke up, Johnny.
That's what Daryl's got to be like. This is what it's.
Daryl is Judd Nelson from The Breakfast Club.
The Walking Dead has become a homage to The Breakfast Club.
Oh,
that's
man,
just all it is now.
I would watch homage.
Homage.
Yeah. Homage.
Homage.
Homage. There we go. We learned a new word. Today's show sponsored by Homage. But this is very cool. And then they had to go into a barn.
Well, they found the water bottles on the road.
They found some water bottles.
And do you think that was a trap or not?
I don't believe it was.
I don't think it was either. And they were too cautious. They were like, no, none of this water. Because it said, there was a note.
It said, enjoy from like a friend.
Enjoy from friends.
But who's the friend?
I genuinely think it was the way of showing that, because in the last episode they made it look so bleak. They were like, there's this town or this group of cannibals going from like these towns and they're killing people. I rewatched that episode last night, so I kind of like reheard the radio broadcast and paid more attention. And they were like, there's these people and they're going town to town and they're killing people and a lot of cannibalism has broken out. And I was like, oh, so people are like, it's basically making it seem very bleak. And I feel like in the last episode, with finding the water bottles and saying, like from friends.
There is hope.
I know. I think that was the way of being like, hey, there is still good people here.
And then they didn't drink it because they were too paranoid and thought it was poisoned. Also, why didn't they just let Eugene drink it? Like, Eugene is the most useful of them all. Be like, it was poisoned. Enjoy it, Eugene.
Eugene was like, I volunteer as tribute. I will drink the water. And they were like, no, Eugene. But I think also, too, the reason is because of their safety in numbers.
Yeah.
And they need him for that. So
I think the best part, though, was definitely in the barn. When it's raining outside all the zombies, everybody had to get together and, like, push up against the door and everything.
Oh, well, that part, I was like, is this a dream?
It looked like a dream. It looked very weird.
When the zombies... Well, it scared the crap out of you when Daryl, like, peeked out the door. And here was my thing. And this is a legit question I asked Sam during the episode we were watching it. I was like, because it started thundering, and then they were like, oh my god, all the rain, and they're like all happy, and then they turn around and all the clouds are like, haha, this is not fun, this is gonna be bad. Do you think during thunderstorms, because zombies are attracted by sound.
Yeah.
Do you think during thunderstorms, zombies are just like, all of the sound, just everywhere? How did they find the barn?
I mean, I think they were just there
to
begin with, or maybe they want to get out of the rain.
But zombies don't like the rain?
Probably not.
I mean they're not sentient.
I mean, they still have instincts. So like, they're probably like, oh, I don't want to be in the rain.
You think they still have instincts?
I think they do.
They walk into like stakes sticking out of the ground and like pierce themselves.
Well, yeah, but I think they probably don't like being wet. I don't know. I just thought about it.
Zombies can't swim. They hate it.
But after they all came together and like stopped that from happening. They did get to go outside and got to see the aftermath of, like, tornado zombie.
Well, as it was going on, I was like, is a tornado happening? And Sam was like, what? Why don't they just let him in and kill them all? And I was like, because I think there's a tornado.
Yeah.
And then the next morning, Maggie walks out, and I was like, oh, there was a tornado.
There's a tornado. Like, there's trees on zombies, there's zombies being impaled by everything.
And then Sam was like, why was that dilapidated barn still standing? But none of the trees were. But the dilapidated barn was. But I think, because I thought that episode, I was like, this is like the saddest episode I've seen.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and nobody died. It was just like, no hope is left. But I feel like that was maybe their way of being like, we're bringing a little bit of hope back to the show.
Come on back. And now, and then of course, the introduction of the character named Aaron at the end of the episode.
Oh, I still don't know what that guy was about.
What do you think is Aaron's deal?
Well, I think it's weird that he knew Rick's name.
Mm-hmm.
And he asked specifically for Rick. I think that's weird. And I could totally see why they were very like, who is this dude?
Yeah.
What the heck? So, I don't know, though. He seemed nice, but yet at the same time...
You never know.
He seemed like he knew too much.
And see, I know what's going to happen, but I'm not going to tell you.
You read the book, see?
I've read the comics, yes. So I know all about Aaron and what he is capable of. For good or for bad. I don't know. He might be.
Is he a bad guy?
I'm not going to tell you.
I want to know.
I'll tell you.
Comment below.
Comment below. Do you think he's a bad guy or not?
Or do you know?
Like, so how many zombie skulls would you give this episode?
That episode, I would give an 8 zombie... No, severed zombie heads, not zombie skulls.
Oh, sorry, severed zombie heads. 8
severed zombie heads.
Okay, I'd give it like 7 severed zombie heads.
I would definitely say it was between a 7 and an 8.
It wasn't as good as last week.
See, I disagree. I liked it better than last week's.
Okay.
I did not like the I didn't like the Tyrese episode because I even rewatched it last night because I had it on the DVR and my friend is trying to catch up and she didn't have the episode. So she came over and watched it and I was rewatching it and I was like, I forgot how much I didn't like this episode. I guess I thought like it was too much. Nothing happened. Like, yes, I get it. Tyrese was a big character. Tyrese died. That's a big thing that happened. But the whole episode was literally... And where the heck was Noah? Like, Tyrese gets bit, and Noah's like, I'm going to go find them.
You're still mad about this.
And Noah was gone for half an hour doing God knows what.
Nobody knows.
While Tyrese is just bleeding out on the floor talking to the governor. Like, that was still upsetting. Like, even Lindsay was like, where are they? Like, did they go to freaking Nebraska? Like, yes, what is happening
Nebraska is the safest place to go during zombie apocalypse.
That's where I'd go.
All right, so that's going to wrap up this edition of Walking Dead He Said, She Said. Comment below. Do you think Aaron is good or bad? What do you think? Let us know. And
did you read the books?
And did you read the comics? And we might read some of the answers next week.
We might. And don't forget to subscribe by clicking in this area.
Yeah, somewhere around here.
Between us.
All right. Have a great week and enjoy The Walking Dead.
We'll see you hopefully Monday.
Hopefully.
Okay, bye.